The ongoing conflict between Arab and Israeli forces in the Gaza Strip is intensifying quickly. Hercules aircraft from the United States have been flying to Israel, carrying hundreds of tons of American weapons. In early October, the United States sent its most costly aircraft carrier, Gerald Ford, valued at $13 billion, along with accompanying ships to the eastern region of the Mediterranean Sea. Subsequently, a further aircraft carrier, the Dwight Eisenhower, was deployed to the area. It has just come to light that the White House has deployed a nuclear-powered submarine, specifically the Ohio-class submarine known as the Florida-class, to the Gulf region. In this video, we will discuss the nature of these submarines and the factors that led to Florida's involvement in the conflict zone. Several of our viewers were alarmed upon learning about the deployment of a nuclear-powered submarine, such as the Ohio, to the area of combat. Certainly, the Ohio is a tactical submarine equipped with 20 Trident intercontinental ballistic missiles. What is this? Increased preparations for World War II, in any case, Trident, which has a target range of 7,808 thermonuclear warheads of 475 kilotons of TNT each, will be employed against Palestinian extremists. For them, the F-15 and F-16 equipped with precision bombs will suffice. So we're getting ready for an attack on either the Russians or the Chinese? We haven't needed to reassure you. Yes, there is a region called the Persian Gulf, but it does not include a place called Ohio. 4 boats of this kind do not carry 20 Trident missiles, but instead carry 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles each. Therefore, there will not be a World War III. Alternatively. Now, let's briefly review what such entails in Ohio. Ohio-class submarines are a group of advanced American nuclear-powered submarines that were commissioned between 1981 and 1997. The Ohio-class submarines served as the mainstay of the U.S. strategic offensive nuclear capabilities and are consistently on combat patrol, dedicating 60% of their time at sea. Since 2002, they have been the sole missile carrier type in service with the U.S. Navy. At present, 14 out of 18 submarines in the series are equipped with 24 intercontinental ballistic missiles from the Trident system, which have individually guided missiles. By the way, when it comes to the amount of intercontinental missiles that have been deployed, the Ohio boats still maintain their supremacy. For instance, the latest type of strategic submarine in Russia, known as the Bor class, is equipped with only 16 missiles. The remaining 4 submarines in Ohio are equipped to carry cruise missiles. Now, here is additional information regarding the second submarine in detail. The main missile carrier among the 4 is the Ohio submarine, which has the same name and is identified by the serial number SSG and 726. Following those are Michigan SSG and 727, Florida SSG and 728, and Georgia SSG and 729. Take note of the abbreviation SSGN. If there were ballistic missiles on the ship, the abbreviation would be distinct. SSBN is an acronym for Ship Submarine Ballistic Nuclear. The acronym SSGN indicates that this is a submarine equipped with cruise missiles. Speaking especially about the Florida submarine, it is the 3rd submarine of this class to be launched by the United States in 1981. In 2003, it replaced the strategic ballistic missiles with the versatile subsonic cruise missile Tomahawk and updated the relevant index from SSBN to SSGN. Florida is a part of the 16th Submarine Squadron of the U.S. Navy, and its home port is located at the Naval Submarine Base at Kings Bay, Georgia. The submarine is 170.7 meters, or 560 feet, in length and has a displacement of 18,750 tons. The boat is equipped with a lone nuclear reactor. The reactor is a dual-circuit pressurized water reactor, namely the SHG type, which was created by General Electric. The resources of the current model have been doubled compared to the previous one. The center holds nuclear fuel and highly enriched uranium, 235, the reactor can operate actively for approximately 100,000 hours, which is equal to around 9 to 11 years of continuous use at maximum power. This is similar to a range of approximately 280,000 miles when sailing at full speed, 450,000 miles in economy mode, or 1,300,000 kilometers. Considering the actual ways of functioning, which have become less harsh compared to the Cold War era, third-generation nuclear submarines can operate for up to 30 years without needing to recharge their reactor core. With a single recharge, they can serve for 42 to 44 years. The reactor rotates 2 turbines, each with a power output of 30,000 horsepower. This enables the boat to achieve speeds below the water surface exceeding 25 MV. That is 46. The speed on the surface is 17 knots. Ohio-class submarine missile carriers are conventional American nuclear-powered submarines with single-hull designs. When designing this new generation of boats, significant focus was given to minimizing the noise produced by submarines and enhancing their radio-electronic capabilities, particularly in the field of hydroacoustic weaponry, for personal protection. Every boat is fitted with 4 torpedo tubes of 533 caliber. The torpedo tubes are situated in the front of the submarine, slightly tilted towards the diameter plane. The boat is equipped with 10 MiG-48 torpedoes, which can be deployed against both surface ships and submarines of a potential adversary. As part of submarine upgrading through the Acoustic Rapid COTS insertion program, all hydroacoustic systems of the Ohio-class submarines were upgraded to the ANBACEC 10 variant. Instead of the 4 hydroacoustic stations on the boat, a standard COTS-type station was employed, which stands for Commercial Off-the-Shelf. Using a flexible structure, this solution enables simpler future system upgrades. The new technology, among other features, is capable of doing hydroacoustic mapping. This enables the submarine to generate a detailed hydrographic map and share it with other vessels. The resolution of the technology installed on the ship allows for the detection of small objects such as mines. A designated station, Hour 10, is utilized to inform the crew about acoustic exposure. The AN or 8-volt radar warning station, which operates in the 0.5 to 18 Gs band, is utilized beside it when the boat is on the surface. The submarine also had 8 Mk2 launchers built for acoustic jamming and 1 hydroacoustic countermeasure station. The primary goal of this station is to automatically identify, classify, and track attacking torpedoes, as well as notify the usage of hydroacoustic countermeasures. As previously mentioned, the nuclear-powered submarine Florida is equipped with 154 Tomahawk cruise missiles. Simultaneously, 22 out of the 24 silos now in use have been upgraded to enable the vertical launch of cruise missiles. Every one of these silos can hold 7 Tomahawk cruise missiles. Simultaneously, the 2 silos next to the deckhouse were fitted with airlocks, ASDS small submarines, or DDS modules, intended to facilitate the departure of combat swimmers. While the boats are submerged, they can be moored in these compartments. These amenities can be added to the boat either as a set or individually, with a maximum of 2 in total. Simultaneously, their installation partially obstructs the cruise missile silos. For instance, each ASDS mini-submarine can block 3 silos simultaneously, whereas the shorter DDS module can block 2. As a member of a specialized military organization like the SEALs or Marines, the boat can also carry up to 66 individuals. In certain situations, such as a brief mission, the number of paratroopers on board the boat can be raised to 102 soldiers. The total crew size is 155, consisting of 140 sailors and 15 officers. The maximum diving depth is 365 meters, or 1,200 feet, whereas the deepest possible diving depth is 550 meters, or 1,800 feet. Florida is the sole Ohio-class submarine that has engaged in combat mission and carried out missile launches. In 2011, the boat launched 90 Tomahawk missiles at air defense installations and facilities in Libya as part of the joint US-UK Navy Operation Dawn Odyssey. Why is this nuclear submarine still present in the Persian Gulf? Using tomahawks to strike Gaza is not advisable. Israel's Air Force is capable of handling that. The White House stated that the United States deployed a nuclear submarine to the Middle East to safeguard the security of the U.S. military. The statement was made by John Kirby, who serves as the coordinator for strategic communications in the National Security Council of the White House. The official also stated that the U.S. will maintain a firm message of deterrence to any party involved in the dispute who considers escalating or intensifying the situation. And it is in these latter remarks, in our view, that the primary objective of Florida's presence in the combat zone is found. What is the deterrence signal intended for? What does the U.S. intend when referring to any party involved in the war that might contemplate increasing or intensifying the conflict? Certainly, it is Iran, a long-standing and principled adversary of Israel, and possibly Russia. Putin's inclination to exacerbate tensions in the Middle East and divert attention from the USA's assistance to Ukraine is comprehensible and rational. Certainly, Russia will not directly involve itself in the battle. Iran has proxies such as Hamas and Hezbollah, which it can use to send weaponry to the region. Iran is delivering its weaponry through Shahed drones, which are causing damage to Ukraine's infrastructure. Moreover, it not only transmits these Shaheds, but it has also provided Russia with the capability to produce them. Currently, a facility is being constructed at a fast rate near Kazan in Russia to produce these. Why can't Russia, in exchange, share the technology for producing its hypersonic weapons with Iran? Kazayan Zirkin, by the way, recently stated that they own a hypersonic missile. Consider the scenario if Iran successfully targets an Israeli nuclear facility with a missile. Given its small dimensions, measuring only 470 long and 135 wide, it would have severe consequences for the Jewish state. The size of the country is 22,145. That's equivalent to 3 cities the size of New York, or similar to the state of Utah. The size of the Chernobyl zone in Ukraine, which was created following the catastrophe at the Chernobyl nuclear power plant and is not suitable for human habitation, is 2,600 Chem2. However, only one nuclear plant experienced an explosion. The Israeli nuclear facility likely has atomic weapons. The pollution might potentially extend across the entire or nearly the entire area of Israel. Once more, it would be a catastrophe, not just for Israel but for the entire globe. Next, a nuclear conflict would occur to dampen the enthusiasm of Iran and Russia. Florida, which has 154 tomahawks, is located in the Persian Gulf. And one last addition. In the video's introduction, we discussed the acronym for this nuclear submarine, SSGN, but we didn't provide the complete text. The complete acronym is Ship Submarine Guided Nuclear. Nuclear. Florida might possess tomahawks equipped with nuclear weapons. This is a distinct indication from the U.S. If you were to initiate an assault on Israel, we would not hesitate to commence a nuclear conflict. What are your thoughts on this? Please provide your opinions on the matter below. Kindly remember to subscribe to our channel and click on the bell icon to stay updated with new films regarding modern weaponry. We wish you a wonderful day and look forward to seeing you again soon. Goodbye.